Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Karibokari. I come from a village called Nyanchwa in Mwanyagetinga in Kisii County, and I live with my mother, father and 2 siblings, but my mother is unwell and she is unable to walk well and she has difficulty in seeing, so I am the firstborn in my family, so most of my time I spend it helping her. I went to school in a school called Comenius Learning Center, which is close to our home. And I used to go to school there for a while. My grandfather used to take care of the school fees. And then it came to a time he had to retire and he could no longer pay our school fees. So our head teacher, Mr. Kaswa, took it upon himself to pay our school fees. So he paid our school fees until I managed to complete my class 8, and I did my KCPE exam and managed to score 396 marks. I hoped I could have gotten much higher grades, but I had a lot going on with taking care of my mom and my siblings because things were hard. Sometimes there would be times that we had nothing to eat at night and we'll just have to go to bed like that, wake up, get ourselves ready and go to school, come back during lunchtime. If we didn't have anything, we'd just manage and go back to school. And I really tried at school. I really wanted to get higher marks, but the pressure from home and at school, but I managed to get 396 marks, which is not bad, but I prayed that I could have gotten much higher marks. And when I got the news about my marks, I was happy, but when it came to fees, I'd been called to Butere Girls High School, and with our situation, raising the fees would not be possible, so we tried getting a scholarship from anywhere we could, but it was not possible. So I have to stay at home right now and take care of my mom. And though my father, he tried to help me get a scholarship, but it came a time he was no longer around. From the day I got my results and up to until now, I still haven't seen him and he still haven't come around. Managing here at home has been hard. If it's food, we'd have to go to my grandfather's house and eat there, and if there's leftovers, we'd bring it back for my mom to eat. And sometimes if he's unable to, my grandfather doesn't have the food, we just have to go to bed like that. And that's why I'm just pleading, if anyone out there would like to help me, it will be much appreciated, because I would really like to join Butere Girls High School and fulfill my dreams. Once I finish my studies, I would like to get a job in which I can come back and help my family, get my mother treated, and help my siblings finish their schooling. Thank you.
So actually, what do you want to become what career do you want to take?
I'd like to become a scientist. Yes.
Do you have hope that it's going to happen?
Yes.
Do you believe so?
Yes, every night before I go to bed, I just pray that one day God will answer my prayers and help us.
So you've not given up?
No, I'm not going to give up, because there's still hope. Yeah. Yes.
Hello guys, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Guys, if you can look at me today, my mood is not that okay, because I'm not happy. Especially because when you come across a bright student who's just stranded at home at this time of the at this time of the month when they're supposed to be in school, it is not something to smile about, yeah, because a wise man once said that teach me how to fish instead of giving me fish, because if you give me fish today, who's going to feed me tomorrow when you're not around? Yeah, that is the same question I'm asking myself. This is a very bright young girl by the name Ashley. Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
You're 14 years old. And how many marks did you manage to garner?
396 marks.
396 marks, guys. Yeah, 396 marks. That means you only lacked 4 marks to score 400.
Yes.
How did you feel about your score?
I was happy getting those scores. Though I aimed for higher, I'm still grateful for what I got.
Yeah. So you used to perform better.
Yes.
Why did you think your mark came down a bit?
Because at that time we had a lot of troubles at home and I couldn't concentrate 100% in my schoolwork.
Okay. Can you make a summary of the things that were bothering you maybe?
The situation at home was hard. My mother is sick and she can't be alone for a very long time. She needs help. She can't walk properly and she needs someone to hold on to while she's walking, and we don't have my father is not around to provide for us, so getting food was also a problem. We had to also think of that, because when I got home from school, I had to go to my grandfather's house and see if he had anything, and I could bring it back for my mother and my siblings.
Oh, so when you say that your father is not around, what do you mean? Like he doesn't stay around, or is not a responsible father?
He's not that responsible.
Oh, so where is he right now?
I do not know. Yes.
Maybe at work?
At work, I don't think he's working.
Okay. Yes. So guys, today I forgot. I'm here with Cyprian Mambu.
First, and guys, I'm so emotional. I've been crying. Yeah, guys, I've been crying because this is the most painful interview I've done.
Yeah.
And anyway, wish you are watching us, please, I plead with you. Let's help Ashley. As for me, I saw the case of Ashley yesterday. The auntie posted in Amasasena Machuma, and I saw many comments, people were abusing her, people were saying a lot of things. That's when I raised the hand and I was like, hey, what's really going on? So I talked with the aunt, and the aunt reached me so that later I called her, but she wasn't online. This morning she called me. And I told her, you know what, I'm coming to see if the case is true. And reaching here, guys, I've been crying to be honest, The mother has talked, Ashley also, I've been crying. I know how painful it is when you are coming from a poor background,
Yeah, sure.
And sometimes our online fans, please, never judge a book by its cover.
Ashley, don't give up, because as we are seated here today, and whoever that is watching us, I am very sure we are hopeful. You see, me and Cyprian, we know that God is going to open ways and you're going to join Butere Girls. Yeah. Was that your dream school, if I may ask?
Yes, it was.
So you were so happy about the selection?
Yes, I was.
Okay. And looking at you, Ashley, I say you have some marks on your skin. What is the problem?
I have a skin condition called vitiligo.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you gotten any medication?
I went to the hospital once and I was given some medication, but it seemed not to work.
Or were you born with it, or it's just a condition that came along the way?
No, I was not born with it, but after a few years it started developing as a small mark on the corner of my eye, but it grew from there.
How old were you then?
I was like 5 years old.
Oh, 5 years old. So we have medics watching us.
Yeah. Sure.
So as we try to get help for your education, if there is anybody who thinks, I don't know much about this, of course I'm not a medic, but if also we have someone who has a solution, if it has a solution because we don't know, you can reach out. Maybe you can want to help, you can reach out. And so guys, we have come here now. I don't know how to say this, but the mother, we are going to post a clip of where she was crying and asking for help for a little girl, and she has a condition also. She's partially blind. It is not something that she was born with. She told us that back in 2016, that is when she started having problems with her eyes, and now she's partially blind, and she's even scared that she's going to turn out blind kabisa. So she also needs help. And I just want to talk about women empowerment, Cyprian. Sure. You know, like now when Cyprian saw this thing, she told me when she saw that post.
I think it was at 2 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up in the morning and then I saw your message, and I was like, oh, you know, nowadays we are talking about women empowerment. We have women leaders all over. You are there saying women empowerment, women, but go to that post where Ashley's auntie posted that clip. You will be surprised to see that it is other women who are against helping a fellow woman. So how are we going to empower ourselves if we are not going to stay together? If we are not going to stand up for one of our own? Yeah, we keep saying of women empowerment. We have women leaders, but those leaders are just there. I don't even know what is their work, by the way. Are they there making roads, constructing roads, and other things? What is so important other than empowering your fellow women? Because if you educate, I am so positive that if we educate this girl today, we have educated the whole community. Yeah, because this girl is going to help a lot of people, and I'm very sure that you're going to excel. You know, when you go to school, you're going to excel, you are going to help your family, and you're not going to forget this day that we came and sat here. Yeah, because I'm very sure she does Ishangi, Cyprian.
And remember she said she
wants to be a scientist. Yes. By the way, why do you want to be a scientist?
I want to be a scientist so that once I'm a scientist, I can find out ways in which I can help others.
Okay. What was your best subject in school?
In school, it was science and mathematics.
Mathematics?
Yes.
Guys, maths?
Yes.
It was my worst. It was you know, that one makes me happy because we unajua wanawake wengi huko nje tunagopanga hesabu. So when we find one bright girl that wants to be a scientist, I was waiting for you to say that, because I know being a scientist, the subjects that you need to excel very well are those. You scored straight A's, I'm very sure.
Yes, I did.
And what is your ambition? Like, what do you want to score in Form 4?
In Form 4. I would also like to get A's once I'm in Form 4.
Amen. You know you're going to score that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that you're going to score. Now, actually, I have a simple question. Now, when you found out that you have excelled, and then, you know, we have other people from other families, you know, we come from very humble backgrounds, by the way, so we understand the situation. We came from families where if you didn't manage, if you feel like your family cannot manage to take you to where you were selected to, there are other families, those are the kids who are going back to school. Like now, I saw the other day, I don't know, from Homa Bay County, a bright young boy, I think he also scored 396. He went back to grade 6.
Yeah, sure.
You saw that story.
Yes.
Yeah. So we come from villages where if you feel that you cannot fit onto those schools that you have been selected to, others just go to the nearest day schools and study. Did you have something like that in your mind?
No, I didn't. If I wasn't going to get help, I would just pray to get an alternative and join a secondary school, which would be easy for me to join, and I would just keep on working hard, even though it was not my dream high school. I would just excel in that school.
But you know what? Tunakemea hiyo pepo.
Yes. You are going to Butere.
You are going to Butere Girls? and you're going to excel from there. That one we can guarantee you. We know you people, you cannot be watching us and let this bright young girl stay at home, start working, you know. Even with all these problems, coming home from school, you're the firstborn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you can see at her age, she was the one taking care of the mother.
Yeah, sure.
And you men,
Dad disappeared.
you know what? We tunasemanga mama's girl, mama's boy, daddy's girl. Yeah.
But the dad
but now the dad disappeared upon hearing your scores. Yeah. But you know what? When you're going to excel, he's going to be you are going to be his friend. Daddies wanapenda kuomba msaada kwa wasichana, si hata kuomba msaada. Daddies, yani there is that, I don't know how we can call it. Is it a bond or something? Yeah. Like
we have a strong bond.
Yeah, we have a strong bond. So any man that is watching out there, just put yourself in her shoe. I don't know why you men, yani like you don't want to be responsible.
How much is the school fees, by the way?
Do you have your letter,
Auntie,
by the way?
Can you help us the fee structure?
Yeah, so that we get to look at the requirements and the amount that is needed. I am also going to ask to talk to Butere Girls community. If you're out there, if you're an alumni, if you're a teacher, if you're anything at Butere Girls, we are going to ask you kindly, if you're looking at this, help us tag the school so that it can reach the principal, and we want to inform her that it has to be a her, she. We are going to inform you that her slot has to remain for her. She's coming. However late she's going to come, lazima atafika.
This is the fee structure.
So this is the fee structure, guys. Okay. This is the fee structure.
And this is the calling letter.
Yeah, this is the letter. Yeah, you can show them. That is the calling letter, guys, if you can see, so that you don't say that tumeforge kitu hapa. Yeah. Butere Girls is a national school?
Yes.
It is. And that is
This is the calling.
That is the calling, and that is for the photocopy.
Yeah.
And that is her slip. Yeah. Come, let's show her. Yeah. You can show them the slip. That is the slip, the marks she scored. Okay. So guys, hata fee si mingi vile. If we team up, we're going to help. It is 53,000 and something.
53,000.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that is. Do you have uniforms there? Really? I don't think. We are going to attach the all the requirements so that we get to see him. Guys, looking at the requirements that Ashley needs, this is the calling letter to Butere Girls. She was selected to go to Butere. It is a national school.
Yeah, it's a national school.
It is. So this is the letter, and with me here, this is the photocopy. This is the results slip. We are going to attach it. She scored 396. I can see. And Matt, you had a plain A. This is very nice. This is very nice. Okay. And then we have this is the fee structure, guys. If you can look into this, we have 53,554 for the this is per year. This is 53,554. That is the total amount she's supposed to pay. Easy. And then that fee, that is just the school fees. We have a list of items that she's supposed to buy. Yeah. And these things are so many, guys. If you know, with the current economy, these things are so many. Yeah. And you know how they have written this. You see, read for me this. You must
bring the following
items. You must bring the following items. So there is no shortcut. Aki, there are so many. If I read this, there are so many. There are a lot of things that she needs. Can we read all this?
Let's say probably it might take around 30,000.
Yeah, this is like 30,000.
Yeah, because the uniform will take around 15,000.
Yeah. Let's full uniform.
Full uniform. Yeah. Around 15,000. Yeah.
Even the sportswear, the
so
school.
Let's say the requirements might take around 30,000. So plus the 53,000, that's around 83,000.
And then the transport to and fro.
Like
can 95. We aim for around 90?
90.
To get her to school.
Yeah.
And that is for the first term, guys.
No, this one, the 53, it's for
53 is for the whole year.
Yes.
Yeah, but that is for the first time. We need to pay that school fees.
Yeah,
but now for the items, I'm saying.
Yeah, for the first
Yeah,
term.
for the first
but
time,
you know
because
the hardest thing, first term. Once she joins,
the other thing is
our fight is to join.
To ensure that
term,
she's in
she
school.
joins,
Yeah, after hapo guys hatutashindwa ku make sure msichana wetu aweze kumaliza shule. So guys, let me tell you something. You don't have to look at the whole figure. Yeah, you don't have to have a whole bank like millions for you to get to help someone. You can send that 20 bob. You see that 20 bob is going to buy her a pen.
Yes.
Yeah, you can even call us and say, by the way, do we have the colors of maybe the bed sheets? Someone somewhere can say, I want to donate a bed sheet. Someone can say, I want to donate school uniforms or a shoe. Yeah, if you need to do that,
Pink.
yeah,
2 pink bed sheets.
yeah, if you feel like you have something you want to donate,
and the mattress
you can tell us
at school 2,500.
No, what they can do, if you want to maybe buy her maybe sanitary pads, you can reach out. If you want to pay those things that maybe the colors you feel
And
you
the
have to
shoes,
confirm.
brown one,
It's
those around 2,500.
Yeah, for the tafis.
Yeah.
If you feel like you have something you want to deliver, you want to deliver like a material thing, you can DM us so that we get to elaborate to you. We tell you the color that you are going to buy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Although we are going to attach.
Yeah, we are going to attach this.
But
so
if
that
you
our
need a clear
viewers-
picture, we can DM you.
Yeah,
you
we
can DM us
can.
so that we can send to you. Yes.
So guys, I don't think I have anything else to say rather than to ask you, especially you leaders. You know, we cannot have such bright girls out here and aim for a better future, for a brighter future. Where are we going to get bright leaders if we have bright students back at home, seated? Yeah. And you know what? You are going to go to that school where you qualify to go, so that your heart can be at peace, so that you can come back and help the community.
Dreams, yeah.
We want you to achieve your dreams.
Yeah.
Some of us didn't manage to achieve our dreams because of one or two reasons. That is why we want to advocate for others.
Yeah.
If we didn't have people sitting out for us, we can do that for others. Like me, Cyprian, you know what? Hey, one day I'll come to share my story. But you see me, I am a product of grace. Me, people came unto my help. People supported me. Yani, I have seen God's hand everywhere. You know, me being seated here today, trying to seek for help for another lady. Guys, we have good people out there. So those good people is the one I'm asking. Kindly reach out. Me, I don't have that, sina uwezo. I don't have the ability to help her go to school with all this. But I know with you people that are watching us, I know you are going to chip in. I know you are going to come. I know we are going to come together. And we are going to escort this girl with Cyprian here to school and back.
Yeah.
The principal, if you get to see this clip, kindly know that we are coming. We are not going to give up.
We are
not taking her anywhere.
And
let her slot remain vacant until we come.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Let's get to listen in to what she has to say, and also the parents, so that we get to help her. The contact person is, I think the grandfather is going to be the contact person now, being that he's very near and is the one who has been taking care of
we are going to pin the number.
Yeah, we are going to pin the number so that you can call
Even
at any time.
So we
have two numbers. The auntie and the uncle
and the grandfather.
and the grandfather.
So it's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you to know who you are going to reach out
But
to.
those are the family numbers.
Yeah, those are family numbers, and they are available. They are readily available. You can call them at any time. Lakini musipige simu kusumbua. Mupige kama mnataka kusaidia.
Yeah.
And even if you want to maybe have a word of prayer or say something positive towards the family, they need help. Like now the mother is very sick. We also need medication for her after kuona mtoto ameenda shule. Okay? Don't let that mama cry. Her cry really disturbed us. So thank you guys. Let's get to listen in to what they had to say.